In just a few weeks, the world will watch a procession of world leaders take to this stage to speak to the UN General Assembly. But this year, the familiar face of Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas will likely be missing, along with 80 members of his delegation after the Trump administration denied their visas. The State Department said that is, unless they condemn the October 7th attack, drop cases at the International Court of Justice and International Criminal Court, and stop seeking recognition of statehood. That last one, critics say, is likely the real reason for the move.
People like Marco Rubio, for example, take positions based on what Israel would want. I don't think the Israelis would want to have a Palestinian president in the United Nations in New York celebrating the recognition of 10 or 15 or even 20 possibly countries of the state of Palestine within a couple of weeks.
Of the 193 nations that make up UNGA, 147 already recognize Palestine as a state. But this year at the UN, at least 4 close allies to the U.S. have promised to do the same.
Canada intends to recognize the state of Palestine,
France, Australia, and the United Kingdom. And there could be more, according to the PA.
Then we will be getting very close to 160 states recognizing the state of Palestine, which means for those who are still the very few who are not convinced yet, how many more do you need from states that do recognize the state of Palestine and do believe in the implementation of the two-states concept?
At its founding, the U.S. signed on to the UN Headquarters Agreement, which the UN spokesman points out.
Headquarters Agreement deserves to be read, notably, I think, sections 11 and 12. We obviously hope that this will be resolved. It is important that all member states, permanent observers, be able to be represented.
But the U.S. did that once before to a Palestinian leader. In 1988, the Reagan administration refused to allow the then head of the PLO, Yasser Arafat, to come to New York. So the UNGA voted to move the conference to Geneva, Switzerland. Despite the move, the world will likely see more leaders embrace Palestine as a state, even if its recognized leader won't be the one attending. Patty Culhane, Al Jazeera, Washington.
Don't miss out and get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights. Like, share, stay ahead.